Yeah. So it can just appear that once it's recognized that it's literally everything. It's everything you ever resisted. It's everything that you pushed away. You know, it was like you were pulling in pleasure and you were like, oh, I'll take that. You know, that's acceptable and that's wholeness and that's free to be. But then pushing away what was uncomfortable or whatever other sensation was happening was where it was like pretending to hide, you know, which was not really hiding, because what that contraction energy is an alarm system. It's an intuitive alarm system that's screaming, this is it too. This is it too. Even the me is it. Even the ego is it. Whatever you want to call it is it. Everything, literally. It's unconditional love. It can't get outside of everything to be something else or to be separate. And so that contraction or that feeling of resistance or separation, which was the pretend veil, pretending to hide it, was just an intuitive alarm system screaming, you know, it's already home. This is it. This is everything. This is everything already. Whatever's appearing to happen, whatever emotion is happening. And so it can seem like things that were repressed can come up to be loved, to come up to be free. So like thoughts that you resisted before can arise, and then it's like, oh my God, you're it too! You're it too! Yay! Yay! And so everything's home, everything comes home, and then it just disappears or dissolves and melts and into the hole that it's always been. But it's almost, this is just a story of if it appears to be gradual, a gradual falling away or a gradual death of a story. But yeah, just everything comes up to be loved, and it's just, once it's seen, once it's recognized by nothing, that it is everything already. It's like the infinite seeing the infinite in everything. It's just, it's free. It's free to be, and it's not resisted anymore, so it's not a problem. There's not a right or wrong, or it's not, nothing bothers anymore, nothing, because it doesn't matter what's happening. It's all the beloved expressing itself as it's nothing being everything. So it's nothing expressing itself by being everything, by being every emotion, by being every sensation, you know, pain in the body, and or just whatever's appearing, you know, anger, sadness, it's all free. It's like the infinite dreaming that it's in form, dreaming that it has friends, dreaming that it's a person. And how beautiful is that? Even that, the unknown that can't be seen, the infinite that's formless, believing that it's real, or believing that it's a body, believing that it's having a life. I mean, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful love story in itself. It's just like the unreal experiencing that it's real. That's stunning. It doesn't need to change. It's already total perfection. Even when it feels separate, it's total perfection feeling. It's separate. And it's singular, so it's not, there's no cause and effect, there's no reason why, it just happens. And there's no control, it just appears and disappears. Because it's already free, it's already involuntary, it's already spontaneous. spontaneously arising. And it's not real. It's not really happening. So there's no harm done. It's untainted. You are eternal. Nothing appearing to happen affects anything. Yeah, so all of it's just beautiful. And it's all intuitive too, because it's just life happening, life doing itself. So the contraction was just the intuition screaming. And it just can be so obvious that it's too literal. It's too literal. This is everything. This, looking at a screen, seeing a face that's moving its mouth. That's everything. Show me something else. Show me that you were born. You can't prove it. You can't prove that 5 minutes ago happened. You can't prove that you even turned on this video. It didn't happen. This isn't happening. It's unreal, but it's appearing as something that can be seen, which is like a magic show. It's like, wow. I'm the unknown that can't be seen. Appearing as everything. It's appearing. And it's amazing how it's not solid, but it can appear to look solid or feel solid. But that's just the senses. Because if you hold an object and you take away all the senses, which include thought and emotion, there's nothing. The senses are everything. The senses are heaven. The senses are the interface for nothing to experience everything. You are the infinite. Imagining this, feeling this. And it's playful. You're singular, so you're not real. You don't exist. But pretending to, by whatever's appearing, by whatever sensation. And when there's no more reason, no more meaning, when it's so obvious, when it's just ridiculously obvious, then there's no problem to solve. So then the dialogue that's saying, this should be that way, that's right or wrong, or the resistance is gone, so that can subtly start to quiet because there's no one listening anymore. Because it was recognized as, that's it too. And so everything is already home and free and wild and can just play out however, and it doesn't matter. So at first, it can appear to be like a void or something because there's no more problem solving. There's nothing to worry about, literally. And it's like the body just relaxes because it's amazing how you can see the tension after it's gone when the body's just like feeling like it's melting into the chair. But there can be like this nakedness feeling of like, oh my God, there's so much energy. What do I do with this energy? Because I used to problem solve all the time. apparently, which didn't really happen, but just in the story, you're just like, oh my God, there's so much energy to play, and the character's free to express because there's no one holding it back. There's no one saying, you shouldn't do that, or that behavior's wrong. So then, like, all of these repressed emotions or behaviors can come out to play. And there's just qualities that maybe hasn't even been seen or recognized before that just come out, and it's just wild. And then there's no need to be aware. There's no need to be self-conscious. So then that falls away, apparently. Because there's no need to look at yourself because there is no one. It's just aliveness playing. Nothing being everything. No one doing it. No one to look at. No one's looking. And none of this is even happening, so it's just like, it doesn't matter what happens. It's free. Everything's free already. It's this. It's whatever you're feeling right now. That's it. That's it. And that's everything. It's singular. So whatever's arising is everything that could possibly exist. And nothing else exists. Nothing else is happening. And even that doesn't exist, but it's intimate. So you're not separate from it. It's, you are it. You are not it. You're everything. You're nothing. It's like making love to everything. It's very sensual. And it can feel like in loveness. Not all the time. I mean, there's not one continuous state, because it's everything. It's a soup of all qualities. All qualities are allowed to be free, which is just the absolute experiencing the relative. It's just the whatever emotions are arising are it already. They're not resisted anymore, so they're free. And it can feel like ecstasy sometimes too. Like this feels ecstasy a lot, where it's can feel intense, like so in love that it aches in a way. It almost hurts. But that's not all the time. It's not intense all the time. It can be very subtle. And then there can be like a child, like a tantrum that happens, or like anger or whatever, but there's no one claiming ownership or holding on to it, because there's no volition, there never has been anyone. You've never done anything. There's no one to blame. It's total freedom. It's so fucking free. You are so fucking free that you are nothing. You can't get any more free than that. You are so fucking free that you don't have to do anything to be free, because you are freedom already. That's how free it is. Can't get any more free than that. Mwah. Yay! It's a celebration. It's amazing. Wow. Yes. Yes. If you want to call me anytime. Go to the website under the description, and then if you want to book a one-on-one Zoom, or do group Zoom. That's on the Patreon page, so if you want to join that. There's been sprinkling of inspiring posts apparently happening over there. And writing, which is just nothing writing, nothing reading, which is nothing appearing as art, nothing expressing itself as words. Mwah, love you.